a girl a-running in a group. She had a high-speed motor in a 40 Ford coupe. She had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look at Buddy, hot rod at large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod. She's my hot rod.
AM 1420, 95.1 FM, WIMS, Talk of the South Shore. Joining us live on the air this morning, Big George. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Rick. Hey, but guess what? Halloween is here.
Woo!
What's your costume going to be?
Well, you know what? I was thinking of just being my normal self, but I don't know. You know, a couple times I wouldn't mind being like a rocker with a long wig and crazy glasses and some tight leather pants. Unfortunately, it looks good from my ankles up to my butt. But then when it gets to my stomach area, it hangs over, so that's not really attractive. So I guess I'm still trying to figure it out. I could be a big piece of candy. I was thinking of debris in the road or roadkill, where you put
roadkill, that sounds good. You probably see enough of them on your ride every day.
I literally, every time I pass a baby Bambi, a little deer, a raccoon, a squirrel, I always say a Hail Mary, and I always say, St. Francis, bless these poor little animals. I see so much dead carnage on the road daily, it's pathetic. It's really sad.
Well, I, for one, am going as a dump truck this year.
No way!
That's the only thing big enough to cover my bottom.
Woo! Come on, baby! Big George, of course, here on the air with Gerard Media LLC. We come alive with the great show. People could call in 928 Car Guys. We're rolling straight into the winter and into the back end of 2018. We got a lot of stuff up for grabs, and you're awesome about keeping us updated on not only the things that we need to do to keep our vehicles, trucks, cars, and things operating, but quite honestly, the recalls. Let's chat about that and start off on that note today, Big George. What's going on there?
Well, I tell you what, it's not pretty on the recall scene this week. It looks like the federal government is checking into Hyundai and Kia. I reported last week to everybody about the recall that Hyundai and Kia is just like catch fire.
Mm-hmm.
They spontaneously combust.
Yep.
And these cars go back 8 years. These are 2010 to 2014.
Yep.
Hyundais and Kias. And now the federal government has their Department of Justice is looking into a cover-up, just like the ignition gate with GM and the stinky gate with VW. And it's another cover-up, like Takata. How many of these cars just they spontaneously combust? You're driving down the road or sitting still, and poof, it catches fire.
That's crazy. That coming up, of course, on your show. I want to ask you, windshield wipers. How do you know? You know, a lot of us can't put them on. I'm terrible at it. I always have someone do it. But I just got a brand new pair of blades, and I'm telling you, not only do I think that the kid who I went to put them on wrong, because I went to like a real quick shop where you could buy them and then they'll come out and help you. What a stupid move that was, because I feel as I use them, and I was cleaning my windshield this morning, it goes almost over the windshield. It's like, doo-doo. And I've never heard it make a noise like that. Does that mean they're not the right size?
Yeah, they're the wrong size, probably. They might not be on.
Really? That is crazy. I am sure that could be the case if those are not on right, as George had mentioned, when it comes to that. So that's real crazy. That was the weird thing. I had them put on because they were smearing. I don't know if a lot of you are going through that, but when you smear, when you're actually trying to either clean them or you're at the gas station or you're using them when like a bird poops on. So tell me, does that mean that that's wrong, George, that he probably put them on wrong?
Well, yeah, either they're on wrong or they're the wrong ones.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll scratch your windshield in a heartbeat if that comes off of there.
Oh.
And those windshields aren't cheap.
Yeah, no, I know that. And I have to tell you, I get nailed so much with stones in the roadway from the trucks. I got hit the other day, and man, did it just put out nice. And that's why I say to people, I've replaced my windshield, my truck with 500,000. We've gone through 4 windshields in the 10 years.
Well, you can't drive the highway and not put in a windshield every once in a while. That's
seriously.
Just the way it works.
Oh, it's crazy.
You know what, though? If they see a scratch in your windshield that is in the line of sight,
mm-hmm.
they can pull you over and ticket you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, your wiper blades, where are they? They're in your line of sight. They're there for a reason. They're there for a reason. So when they fall off and scratch your windshield, you're going to get a ticket.
Man, that noise, George, reminds me of fingernails on a chalkboard.
Oh, God, yes.
I can't stand
that.
Oh, I just freak out. It's like, It's like,
Oh, yeah. I got a call last night from an old buddy of mine that works in a graveyard, actually.
Okay.
Called, Chapel Lawn Cemetery in Cherville.
Mm-hmm.
They're having a trunk or treat, but it's a little different situation. They're going to have a helicopter fly over and drop candy on the kids.
Ooh, I like that.
Well, I wonder how many kids are going to get their ear put out or something. It's going to be crazy.
And it's inside of
by a helmet.
It's in a cemetery. Is that where it's at?
Yeah.
That's kind of creepy.
Ooh, I know. Well, it's Halloween, man.
Woo! I'm all
my
about
dump
that.
truck's going to be black.
Oh my!
I'm going to be a black dump truck with yellow racing stripes.
Someone just told me if I was going to be like debris, or if I was just going to be like all that stuff, am I going to put like little pieces of animals on a plastic bag? And stuff like that. It's like, dude, ball, we can't do that. People are trying to eat breakfast right
Well, you can pick them up on the way home today.
Yeah,
you can pick up your whole costume on the way home.
Yeah, Todd just said roadkill, Federighi, roadkill. Yeah, so we could put like fake stuffed animals and stuff like that. It could be pretty cool. Just to let you know.
Make sure one of them's a skunk so everybody's afraid.
Yes, I am all about that. All right, so pressure on the tires. I had mentioned to you that we had a caller phone in, ask about why the light was going on. You said if it's either not enough or too much, you're going to get that. When it flashes, does it mean that as well? You see what I'm saying? Like when it flashes?
Yeah, exactly. That means some of them flash just to get your attention, but all of them come on when they're 2 to 3 pounds away from their desired.
Mm-hmm. So I didn't lose you. How do you figure out what you're supposed to say? You said on the inside of the door, because I passed that along to a bunch of people.
There's usually a sticker on the inside of the door or in the glove box, inside the glove box, that tells you the tire pressure. Otherwise, your owner's manual will tell you, but that'll be generic, the owner's manual. You want to know specifically for your car.
Okay.
So look for that sticker somewhere. And I'll tell you something else. The temperature changes that we are experiencing makes those tires go up and down 3 to 4 pounds sometimes.
Yep.
People's lights come on, they go, oh, my God, I think I got a leak. No, it got cold last night.
Yeah. And so what do? Do you leave it till the light of day comes up until temperatures get a little better? Because technically, George, could that go away or does it stay?
It'll go out.
It'll go? Okay. Okay.
Once you get the desired pressure, what we usually do is we add 2 pounds over the desired pressure, so that when it shrinks overnight, it won't turn the light on people and scare the bejesus out of them, because it does.
Okay.
It scares everybody.
Okay, I'm digging that, because I think that is the way to go. Region Rides, we go through October. We're going to roll right into November. Are you going to give us the preview of what's coming up?
This is going to be a real good preview. It's going to be sneaky. I can't tell you.
Okay.
We tell you we have to get away. We have to slay you.
Okay. Well, I don't want to be slayed. I love you to pieces. If folks want to connect with you, Big George, can you throw out your phone number, please?
708-895-9520. And this November issue, I got to tell you, it's going to be all about some good stuff. It's really good.
Good. Well, we'll keep you updated Wednesday nights right here. Come Alive, 5 p.m. WIMS, 6 p.m. WHFB on Gerard Media LLC. Encore presentation Saturday mornings. Jackie shares that wonderful Facebook Live every single Thursday, early mid-morning. And we also do that on WHFB. You always have that free TuneIn app. You always have the podcast. You always have the live stream. You always have Big George. And we thank all the great partners, the sponsors, and Big George and Sandy. Couldn't do without Sandy.
The two hottest radio stations in the Midwest. We're rocking.
Come on, baby. Thank you, Big George. Man. You are the best, my friend. We'll see you soon.
All right, buddy. Rock on.
You too. AM 1420, 95.1 FM, WIMS, Michigan City, a Gerard Media Company, streaming live at WIMSradio.com.